That piston right there messed up pretty bad. I think it's that one piston. Wasn't the piston I thought it was, but. Live on the back of Iron Man. And I know what you're wondering. Why you sitting on the back of Iron Man? Last video you said you had a hole in your piston. Well, I told y'all that I was coming back and we were gonna pull the heads off and we were gonna get down to the nitty gritty. I was gonna get in there and we were gonna actually see what was going on. This the video, you here for it. But before I do that, I do got something that I bought. And I got to put it together, but I won't bore y'all with that. But I bought me a whole engine hoist. The whole little engine crane, engine hoist, whatever you want to call it. I bought one of them off of eBay. Now, it was a little bit on the cheap side. But I'm gonna review this for y'all. If it's a good one, I'm gonna link it in the description below for y'all, man. But I'm gonna put y'all on the time lapse. We gonna open these boxes up. I got 2 boxes. I'm gonna open the boxes up and we gonna see what we got, man. Let's hope it's a good one. If not, I gotta borrow my cousin's. God is everything. Without God, I'm nothing. All right, man, so real quick, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna talk to y'all, man. We're gonna talk about why I'm pulling this engine out the door, why I possibly may be pulling it out the door. Let's talk about it. So, some of you may know, I got a couple projects going on, or I didn't expect to do this project, but it seems like, you know, Iron Man's, you know, I guess you can say injury is worse than what I thought it was. So, but I understand that, you know, some people don't have a shop. Some people don't have a way to pull a motor inside of a shop. Some people have to do it out the door. So I'm here to show you that you can get it done with the bare minimum. No shop, no cover, no nothing. So I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna get this done. One, because I don't want to overdo it, because I know me. I know I would go all in. If I pulled it out in that shop and I had time to get it done, I would literally take my time and put all new bearings in it and probably rebuild a whole motor, 30 over pistons and blah, blah, blah. But if it's out the door, I'm against the time, I'm against the element, I'm against the rain. I got to hurry up and get this thing done. And it's probably just going to be covered up with a tarp. So I'm gonna get this thing bust open, man, but I just want to kind of give y'all an idea of why I was doing this right here. I'm gonna pull this engine right here, fix it, and throw it back in if I can fix it, if it's not too bad. But anyway, let me get this done, man. I'll check back in with y'all once I got this thing almost assembled. All right, guys, so that didn't take too long. As y'all can see, got it together, got all the bolts tightened up. So far, no complaints. Seems like any other engine stand I've used, I mean not engine stand, but engine hoist I've used before, legs fold up, etc, etc. But it did come with this thing that helps you balance the engine out. It did come with that. I mean, hey, no complaints so far, man. So I guess I'll link it below, and if I change my mind, I guess I have to let y'all know, man. But let's put this to the side, because we don't know if we're gonna need this or not. But if it's a hole in the piston, we gonna need it, because I'm putting pistons in this thing. Let's jump over to the truck and start getting it ready to take the heads off and see what's going on. All right, man, so as y'all can see, I am losing daylight. So I won't be able to get all this done today, I know that for sure, but we can do the simple stuff. I can go ahead and drain all the coolant out of there and all this and that. And I not long put this coolant in there, so I'm not too happy about draining it out. I know some of y'all gonna say, oh, you can't just catch it and pour it back in. I really don't want to do that either, so I think I just let it run out on the ground, and we will move ahead with pulling the intake and everything that we need to do to pull the heads, man. Which probably gonna taking the front accessory drive off, at least some of it. But yeah, man, let's just jump into it. All right, man, so I don't want to get too carried away, but I do want to go ahead and start trying to get this done tonight, or at least a good bit of it done before I lose the daylight. All right, man, so let's talk about what the plan is here for just a second while I get some of this stuff taken off. So one of my plans is hopefully I can get this thing back together, because I don't want to be down and I don't have everything that I need to do an LS swap just yet. So LS swap, I just can't make it happen overnight. So I felt like putting the effort back into this, trying to see if I can at least get it back running decently, I felt like that was probably my best option. And I'm gonna have to go get another flathead because this was messed up. But we gonna make it work. I got it to work. So, but anyway, so I just want to see, is there any hope for this one? All right, we got that first line pulled off. That's water mixed with antifreeze, but it looked like mostly water. Let's get this carburetor pulled off, simply because I don't want anything to get in it, and I just had it rebuilt, so we're gonna go ahead. We for sure gonna go ahead and pull that off right now. Just had this bad boy rebuilt because I was thinking this was the issue, but definitely can't be it. I'm gonna need something else to get that off. Something a bit better than my hand. All right, we're gonna push that to the side. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing in here, but I tried to put y'all at a good angle. I tried my absolute best. But real quick, man, but yeah, like I was saying before, man, the whole point of doing this outside is to, well, I guess technically I do have a choice, but it would prevent another project that I got going on. So, like I said, to get this going, and like I said, some people don't even have a shop. Some people don't even have a place to work on nothing and do this and that, so they have to do it outside. So guess what? That's what I'm doing. I'm doing this outside. Tomorrow or one of these days, if I have to pull the motor, pretty sure I do, but if I have to pull the motor, I'll be covering it up with a tarp, and I'll just be working on it and literally just rebuilding it out the door, man. So yeah, we're gonna do what we gotta do to fix it. Hopefully it ain't nothing too crazy. If it's too crazy, I'm gonna just wipe my hands with it, see if I can find another 350 or something to throw in here real quick while I get everything together for this LS swap. So yeah, let's keep moving, man. But I'm gonna put y'all on the time lapse. I'm gonna work, and then I'm gonna check back in with y'all once we make some progress. Real quick check-in. I'm gonna bring y'all in. I'm gonna show y'all what we got done. Hold on. I'm gonna bring y'all in. I'm gonna show y'all what we got done. But that's gonna wrap up today. But hold tight. Let me show you. All right, man. So all we got done so far is pull the carburetor, pull the distributor, unhook this top hose, unhook this heater hose. I got the bottom hose ready to come off, but it's stuck. I gotta get some pliers and take it off. Unhook the catch can. Tomorrow I'll be pulling probably this power steering pump that's hooked to this head, and maybe the alternator on this side. Probably be all I have to pull off, and we'll pull the heads off, and then if it looks bad, we'll snatch the whole motor out and do our thing. So yeah, man, that's that. And the bot got dark on me, so we're gonna wrap that up for the day. All right, guys, it is day 2, and I only have a small amount of time to work, so I'm not even gonna waste a little bit of time I got. I'm gonna get straight to getting this intake pulled off and getting these headers moved back, and we finna try to see if we can get these accessories off and whatever we can try to get done today, man, because real soon I need to have these heads off so I can see what we got. So let's get back to it, man. Alright guys, so it's completely black dark out here as y'all can see, but this is what I got done. Got the intake off, got both headers pulled back on both sides. So tomorrow all I gotta do is pull the valve covers off, and so I can get to the bolts in the head, and then we take the bolts out of the head, we pull both heads off, and we see what we got, and we're gonna move forward from there, man. So y'all just hang tight with me till I get some daylight. I'm back, man. Y'all see the OG PullsTv shirt, man. I just found this today, man. This one of my OG PullsTv shirts. But anyway, man, back. We finna get ready to pull these heads off here. I'm gonna literally just put y'all on the time lapse so I can try to get this done so we can see what we got, and then y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think I should do. Should I go ahead and just put the LS in it, or should I fix the 350 if it's just pistons that it needs or something, you know? Let me know what you think, man. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. But let's get these heads off of here, man. Let's get the valve covers off so we can pull these heads so I can see what I got, man. We're gonna start with the driver's side, then we're gonna do the passenger side. Alright guys, got them last 4 bolts out of there. So I'm finna go ahead and see if I can get this head off of here. Come on, buddy. Oh, man. All right. Got a nice head gasket on now. I thought this piston was messed up, but I mean, honestly, the cylinder walls don't look horrible. Let me get y'all in here for a closer look though. Alright, man, so here we go. These are not flat top pistons. These are slightly dished pistons with valve release. But cylinder walls don't look horrible. I thought they was actually worse, but I still can't see some hash marks in them, so they don't look horrible. But this side there's nothing wrong with this side. I think some water got into that side when I was pulling the head off, but yeah, this side right here looks good. We're gonna keep moving, move on to that side, and we're gonna see what we got over there. All right, guys, so we got all the bolts out of this side ready to come off, right? But this is the side I was most worried about. This is the side I think I saw the hole in the piston. So see if I can just pull this side off. There we go. Get all these bad boys out of there. And while I'm going this far, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw this roller cam in there, if the block ain't damaged. Got a summer racing cam I've been holding on to for a minute, man, so this is my opportunity. Here we go. Get this head off, and then I don't see nothing on this side either. Okay, all right, well, hold on, guys, I'll be back. All right, got the head off, and I literally don't see anything on weight. That piston right there messed up pretty bad. I think it's that one piston. Wasn't the piston I thought it was, but I think I still see my corporate over here though, guys. I have to get y'all in here to show y'all. Man, that piston ate up bad. Alright, hold tight. Alright guys, getting y'all in here for the close-up. That's the first piston. I thought that piston had a hole in it, but when I take the head off, I don't see nothing. But this piston, you can see all the way down there to the bottom, right there. You can see where that piece of that piston is missing. If you can see a bit closer right there, you can see where it's chewed up. Something happened. I don't know. I gotta check that head, but cylinder wall don't look bad, surprisingly. So this is probably something I'm gonna just throw some pistons in and get some heads and throw this bad boy back together. None of the pistons loose. Nothing weird. So yeah, man. Back piston look good. Some water got in that one when I pulled the head, but yeah, man. So I think we're gonna pull this one, pull the engine out, and do a simple rebuild on it. Nothing crazy. Throw a set of pistons in it. Throw a set of cheap heads, cheap aluminum heads on it. And yeah, man. So that's what we got, man. Y'all hold tight, and we're gonna go check out them heads. All right, man. Here go the bottom of the heads. Don't see anything crazy. Would have thought I would have dropped the valve or something to mess that piston up like that, but nothing, man. I can't see nothing. So looks promising, man. Might see if I can find me a set of pistons and throw that bad boy back together with some aluminum heads, some cheap heads. But we'll talk about it in just a second, man. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And the fact that the engine still ran good even though it had a broken piston. I'm gonna do a light hone job on it, throw a new set of pistons in it. I found some of the cheap heads on Amazon for like $100 and something. They bare heads, so I will have to put valve seals and all that in it. I don't plan on messing with the crank bearings and all that stuff like that unless they look bad. If they look okay, I'm running them. I mean, if they just look like barely just okay, like you can see them, they going bad, but they look like they still got some mileage in them, I'm gonna leave them. They look horrible if they starting to discolor, change colors and stuff, I'll change them out. But that's the plan. So go with some better pistons, flat top pistons, something cheap, nothing crazy. And we're gonna put this thing back together because I still gotta go upside cars with dead head, man. So that's the plan. New set of pistons, new heads, and we're gonna throw this thing back together. And we're gonna sit it back down in here, man, and we're gonna see what we got with the roller cam and all this and that. So I already got the cam. I was trying to sell the cam, nobody wanted it, man, so even better for me. So let's figure out how we're gonna get this thing out of here. I might put some bolts in the block with a chain, pull it out. But we're gonna pull the block out, and I'm gonna get me a tarp. I gotta get a tarp first, and I'm gonna cover this thing up, and we're gonna rebuild this thing right here. Not in the shop, not nowhere. Right here in front of the truck. We're gonna rebuild it, and we're just gonna keep it covered up right here outside because, like I said, everybody don't have a shop, man. So y'all just stay tuned, man. I'm finna get ready to ride up the summit right now, see if I can find something on the scratch and dent shelf. Hopefully I can find some pistons. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Like the video, subscribe, and go check out my merch down below, man. I work hard to get here, man. I appreciate y'all for helping me get there. Now we just gotta get fully monetized, and then the content is going up.